The cross. What did the Romans do for us? They put Christ on the cross. Pilate's cynical decision to put Christ to death saved us. But how was that effected? How did Christ's death life achieve? For all those who trust him, love him, and choose to believe. The price of sin is death, Paul says, for us Jesus took the fall, judgment suspended twixt earth and heaven in him who died for all. But how do we come to understand what that exchange quite meant? What changed in the relationship between sender and the sent? It is here upon the cross we see the triune God most clear, Father, Son and Spirit, sin and death defeated there. The Son may be forsaken by his Father, but this means that the Father too forsook him, loss of each the other grieved. But then too it was Christ's choice to walk the path that led to loss. It was not cruel fate or man's own hand that put him on the cross. He chose to walk that way. He could have changed the way it went. It was for love's sake he kept faith and died to conquer death. Unconditioned boundless love proceeds from the grief both feel, as Spirit loves forsaken man potentially to heal, or bring new life, or snatch them up into the life of God, Christ and Father both divided and united by their loss. That Jesus died meant that death too was nailed upon that tree. Son suffered death but did not die, miracle of Calvary. Jesus died a traitor's death as human, then entombed, for 3 days lay on stone-cold ledge before once more life bloomed. Then up he rose, alive again, son and man transformed, his followers near swooning when he walked through closed locked doors. He taught and ate and laughed with them, and many more he saw. 500 at one time, John, Peter, James, and Paul, what's more. Was it ransom, liberation, incorporation into Christ, moral influence, satisfaction, maybe penal sacrifice? All these ways of understanding the atonement have been mooted, at oneness making up with God so that back in him we're rooted. For long now penal sacrifice has been the major option, Christ's taking our just punishment, death being our sins costing. But must we choose between them, or are they all just ways of understanding God's forgiveness, different people, different days? Sin is big and people complex, and we all need ways to find that God's salvation is for me too, whatever my life's bind. So whatever way you understand Christ's atoning death, just be confident it covers you, that worry put to rest. But who is it that gains from Jesus' sacrificial death? What are the rules that say who's out and who are God's true elect? Or will it come to all in time when this age is ended? Is it my choice, or o'er my head is Damocles' sword suspended?